Time Warner Interactive's VR Virtua Racing. Or just Virtua Racing. It's a Formula 1 racing video game developed by Sega AM2 and released for arcades in 1992. It was initially a proof-of-concept application for exercising a new 3D graphics platform under development, the Model 1, but the results were so encouraging that Virtua Racing was fully developed into a standalone arcade title. It was a powerhouse of the early real-time 3D arcade era, and it's a quite legendary arcade game, of course. You should pick up the version on Switch if you're able to, it's really great. The Sega Saturn version, previously known by the working title Virtua Racing Saturn, was released in '95 and developed and published by Time Warner Interactive. The developers didn't have the original source code for this game. They had to create this version based on observations of the arcade game, which of course is absolutely insane, and I'm amazed at how accurate they were. There is a documentary on YouTube about this actually. It's pretty interesting stuff. The Saturn version includes 7 new courses and 4 new cars, as well as a secret F200 supercar unlockable via a cheat code, or by placing first in every race with every car. Yeah, so obviously this one isn't the most arcade accurate thing ever, certainly, but I actually think it's a pretty decent game, and the fact they got anywhere near the original without any source code back in those days particularly is quite amazing really. It plays nicely. You have to go pretty heavy on the brakes compared to the 32X and arcade versions. Yeah, it feels a bit different, but the graphics are a decent approximation of the Model 1 arcade original, and the team have worked hard at rounding out the package with loads of extra tracks and cars and stuff. I also really like the re-recorded tunes here. They capture the vibe of the original tunes, but with far higher quality instruments. My favourite old school port of this game is probably the 32X version, but hey, this certainly does have certain advantages. Not bad at all.